Last year, I decided to build my first PC. Honestly, I had no clue where to start. I knew almost nothing about hardware or what to look out for. After a year of learning, I realized that some of the most dangerous mistakes are the ones nobody talks about. Today I'm going to show you things you absolutely need to know before you touch your components. These tips are beginner friendly, but even pros forget them. Let's make sure your first build doesn't become an expensive nightmare. The number one mistake I see is people cheaping out on the power supply. Most people focus on the GPU or CPU, but the PSU is the heart of your system. Buying a non-graded, cheap power supply to save 20 bucks is really not worth it. You might ask, why? A low-quality PSU has poor voltage regulation. If it fails, it can send a power surge through your entire system, frying your $500 GPU and your motherboard instantly. Always look for at least an 80+ gold rating. Even if it seems like overkill, it's an insurance policy for your hardware. And you might need it anyways if you decide to upgrade to a stronger GPU one day. Number 2, motherboard compatibility and those fragile pins. Don't put a high-end i9 on the cheapest board you can find. Weak VRMs will overheat and throttle your CPU, wasting the money you spent on performance. And also, look at the socket pins. Whether you are on AM5 or Intel, these pins are extremely fragile. One tiny drop of your screwdriver or touching them with too much pressure can bend them. If those pins are bent, your board is basically e-waste. Always hold the CPU by the edges and drop it vertically into the socket. Never slide it. Number 3, static electricity, the silent killer. Number 3 is something you can't see, static electricity. A small discharge can kill a capacitor before you even turn the PC on. You don't need a lab. Just avoid building on a carpet with wool socks. Use a wooden table, work on your cardboard motherboard box, or use a large desk-sized mousepad. It's a simple way to stay safe. Number 4, the invisible plastic foil. This one sounds stupid until it happens to you. And it actually almost happened to me. Most CPU coolers have a small transparent plastic film on the bottom. If you forget to peel it off, the plastic will melt onto your CPU. Your temps will skyrocket to 100 degrees Celsius and your PC will crash constantly. Always double check the base of your cooler. If it says remove before use, believe it. Number 5, the RAM dual channel rule. Putting your RAM sticks right next to each other might seem logical first, but CPUs are designed for dual channel memory. By putting them in parallel slots, usually 2 and 4, you double the bandwidth. This can be the difference between 60 frames per second and 80 frames per second in some games. If you don't do this, you're just wasting your resources. Number 6, the BIOS update. You build everything, press the button, and nothing. Just a black screen. That's because sometimes a motherboard needs a BIOS update to recognize a newer CPU. Check if your board has a BIOS flashback button on the back. It allows you to update the software via a USB stick without even needing a working CPU. It saves you a trip to the repair shop. And last but not least, finally, the first boot panic. You turn it on and it restarts 3 times. You think it's broken. This is called memory training. The motherboard is testing your RAM. Give it 2 to 3 minutes. If you panic and flip the PSU switch, you might actually cause an error. Be patient, let it breathe. Building a PC is an amazing experience, but these mistakes can ruin the fun. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments which part of your build you're most nervous about. Don't forget to subscribe for more hardware tips and reviews. Happy building!